This series of videos demonstrates the step-by-step exercises which are included in each Parabuild installation, including the free trial version. In this exercise we'll draw horizontal beams between columns, and later we'll place beams between pitched rafters. From the context modeler, click on the Draw Framing button and select the profile type and size from the options list. Activate the Between Columns button, making sure that the other context buttons are deactivated. Next, we'll select the elevation of the beam by setting the top level to attic floor and activating the magnet, locking the level. And as the beam will be placed on the horizontal plane, there's no need to establish a bottom level, so we'll just deactivate it. Then move the cursor between any two columns and the beam will be placed at the selected elevation. Right click the mouse button to accept and repeat this operation for as many beams as you choose. When you're done, press enter to end the command. Now we'll place some beams spanning between two pitched rafters. Again, click on the Draw Framing button and select the profile type and size from the options list. This time we'll select a hollow profile. Activate the Between Beams button, always making sure that the other context buttons are deactivated. In this case, the elevation is already determined by the existing rafters, so we'll deactivate both the top and bottom levels. Then place the cursor between two rafters. The beam will be drawn orientated normal to that rafter. The distance between the beam and the apex or eaves will be shown by the reference dimension. And when you're satisfied, press the left mouse button to accept. We'll look at editing these dimensions later in this series. Continue placing beams, noting that the reference dimension will always refer back to the previously placed beam. Here you can use the zoom and pan functions of the mouse to make this operation easier. And when you're done, press enter to end the command. In this exercise we'll look at options for drawing floor beams or joists. Click on the Draw Framing button and select the profile type and size from the options list. Activate the New Beams Aligned with Top of Beams button. Again, ensure that the other context buttons are deactivated. As the elevation is already determined by the existing beams, we can deactivate both the top and bottom levels. Place the cursor between two beams and a new beam will be placed with the reference dimension referring back to a fixed point. This may be a column line or another beam. Then move the mouse cursor until you see the required dimension, and when you're satisfied, press the left mouse button to accept. Continue placing beams, noting that the reference dimension will always refer back to the previously placed beam. And here you can use the zoom and pan functions of the mouse to make this operation easier. When you are done, press enter to end the command. We'll show you how to edit these distances in a later exercise. Now we'll place floor beams using a different tool. Remove the floor beams we just placed by pressing the Undo button and keep pressing it until they're all gone. Then click on the icon Draw Cladding and select the type Floor, then press OK. In the cladding configuration window, press the Other button next to the profile section and select the same profile and size we used in the previous example. Now we'll follow the prompts and select the two supporting beams. Once done, press enter, ending the selection. This will open the connection dialog, but at this point, as we're not going to worry about connections, we'll just cancel. The beams will be drawn accompanied by the macro edit dialog, and here we can change the parameters of the macros. We'll change the number of beams to whatever we want. In this case we'll make it 12. By default, the beams are drawn above the supporting beams. We can change this to make them flush by changing the offset value to 0 and clicking on the button next to the profile section, setting the value to top middle. Then close the windows. The difference between this method and using the context modeler is that it allows us to draw multiple beams spaced equally over the length of the supporting members. And after they're drawn, the parameters may be adjusted at any time by double-clicking a beam or macrosphere, or by using the review macro command. We'll discuss this further in later exercises. There are other exercises with step-by-step instruction with each Parabuild installation, and if you'd like to try these yourself, there's a free Parabuild trial available on our website.